All right, so greetings everyone from the VIT-AP University, and I'm Professor Samuel from VSB, the VIT-AP School of Business. And today we are so happy to have Isha Patro, our final year student from computer science. She hails from Orissa and from a city called Berhampur. And from Orissa, Isha Patro came all the way to VIT-AP in the year 2017, July 2017. I still remember the first semester, the first day when these guys came. So Isha, thanks for joining in this talk show. Thank you so much for taking your time. Yeah. So how are you doing and how are things happening? And Orissa, how are things okay?
Yeah, it's fine. Everything other than COVID, actually.
Okay. So today we have Isha Patro in our talk show, which we named it as Samvad with Sam. And we're so excited to have Isha Patro because I remember even in the fall semester of 2019, she was the first candidate to get placed as an intern in Amazon. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And then another better options came, and now Isha has got a dream offer in JP Morgan. You know, a fourth year student just started fourth year, and that's the beauty of VIT University, the whole VIT-AP family. And at VIT-AP University, we are also proud of you, Isha. Thanks for getting such a good dream offer. So first, let me just share this with everyone, Isha, so that people understand. Yeah, is it there on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So first, let's quickly go through. What is this small things here? Oh yeah. So there we go. That's Isha Patro. VIT-AP University says hearty congratulations. She's doing a BTech final year, computer science, and secured a super dream offer at JP Morgan with 14 lakhs per annum, which is big. And I know getting this offer in Super Dream offer, being the first batch, the pioneer batch, now she did a lot of homework. People, you have to see that. Isha, could you just quickly tell us what are all this, engineering clinics and what is it?
So I think there are two things which are very necessary in the hiring process for JP Morgan itself.
Hmm.
Is one is patience, of course, and the second is to work collaboratively. And we at
That's
VIT-AP, we are taught it from the first semester itself, because we are put in the same scenario from when, in the engineering clinics from different branch. We didn't know it in the first semester, at least we didn't know who each other, and we just started to we had to make the team in just, I think, the first 3 days of a uh,
joining.
college. And yeah,
Yeah.
and I remember we didn't know each other, and we just started as a group. And there, one thing which will always be there is that you have to work collaboratively. You will learn how to
Okay.
mix and match with others. So this is the main trait which has always
Okay.
helped
What
me
is this
for
project? Which semester? What is
this.
this?
This is, I think, this is third semester project. And
Okay. What is that?
yeah, we had built a cloud generator, eco-friendly project where
Okay.
I think this is for oil spills. And the prototype, it would in this when we leave this in the sea, it would absorb the oil, and it is basically oleophilic and hydrophobic
Wow.
sponge which you can see around. So this, we like, none of us from chemical engineering or anything, but we had a lot of search, and I think we made those sponges. It's not like we bought
Wow.
it from somewhere. We made
And
it.
I still remember you people won a lot of engineering link project, and this is something which was covered November 26, 2018 on a newspaper.
Yeah.
It is a proud moment. So no, many teams are there, but in the 3 day, you have to win. You have to first show, do the presentation, do the poster, and then industry people came and evaluated it. All right.
Yeah.
What is this one? The other one?
And
This is something big.
this is from second semester. I think this is the modified version of the project which we did it in first year. In the first semester itself, we decided that we'll do something really challenging, and we started to hop on a robot. And I think this had so many sensors, and this was the first semester project.
Yeah.
So I think in the first semester we could only make him walk, and I think it was object obstacle, like it would always whenever it will see obstacle, it will just stop or it will turn left or right.
Mm.
So that we used had done with like sensors and all. So this
Can
was
you
the
tell about
first time.
your team members, from what
uh,
branches they are?
I think one is missing. One was from mechanical, one
Yeah.
was from ECE, and we rest three were from CSC. And I think Prapul here is from a network branch.
Okay.
And yeah, so and
This
this is
is
our mentor Purna sir, and
okay.
he has always been the support of our team. He has like go to him for anything small or big. He'll always help us, and he was a great guide. And yeah,
This is it.
that's
There we go. That's your robot.
yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, my dear friends, wherever you're watching this from, please understand behind every success, there is a huge hard work, right? And Isha Patro did a lot of work. So let's stop sharing the screen now, Isha, and let's talk about it. Yeah. So let's tell about. Come on, 2017, you came all the way from Orissa. How come you landed up in VIT and computer science and VIT AP? And what were your dreams? First batch. Yeah. So.
I I think I had like two of my seniors from VIT Vellore,
Mm.
and they had like really good feedback about the college, and that's how started like I gave VI Triple E, and then I remember I came to Vijayawada itself for this counseling, and I think I took I was all sure that I'll either take Vellore or not nothing, but I think there was one lady, I don't know, I think she's from Vellore.
Mm.
So she spoke about VIT-AP, and I think none of the parents could resist. For I didn't have a very good score, of course. That's why I couldn't join Vellore. But then I think I, joining VIT-AP also has its own merits, because when I see from the first year itself, the first batch has always been given preference even for internships, big or small or big. They have always tried, to do the best for our batch from the starting itself. So I think being in VIT-AP has its own advantages too. So
Wow.
I don't remember if I have regretted any day for joy. I like always thankful that okay, I took a decision, and I am very happy about it.
And we just had one building, ground floor, and then
Half a
hostels were
building.
in half a building. And then,
Actually, in Vijayawada, when I was for counseling, I came and I saw a barren land.
yeah.
And I remember we went back and like the college is not there. And I remember Sandhya ma'am told us they gave us 1 month and this building would be there. If not, I am assuring you. Like he said, like she convinced us that okay, no matter what, VIT has never backed down its promises. So, and to my surprise, when I came back again to Vijayawada, to Guntur, and I was surprised. I thought, okay, no, how is this possible? The foundation was laying at that time, and now at least a building. So yeah, from the first day itself was a bit challenging though, because we
Because
have to
hostel was in
travel.
Guntur and we
Yeah,
used to travel and going up and down. But I remember from the first semester, you used to be in culturals and extracurricular activities, in clubs and chapters, in drawing and painting. You didn't leave anything in VIT. And I wish that, all others who are watching this should understand that Isha balanced very equally, her academics, her passion. And I still remember you also took a course with me, I guess, on sociology, you know,
twice in the first semester also, ethics and values.
twice. What was that? Oh, ethics and values. Okay. How did you guys enjoy this? You're engineering, computer science, and then taking a management course. And it's very different in VIT, right? You have a management basket, you have a liberal arts basket, law and engineering and whatnot, mathematics and English. So how did you guys enjoy that first sem?
So in ethics and values, first thing was, is this a subject?
Okay.
Is this we have to learn something, or like are we going to study something? Is this actually a class?
Mm.
And because you were so interactive, it was like one-on-one talking. It was like we all are hanging together, we are having a talk. And I remember you used to show the slides different, like someone cooked her husband or something, those slides. It's like, okay, where are these things happening? Why am I not aware of these things? And
Yeah.
yeah, I think in the first semester, I think we have really enjoyed, because we had really less course, which also help us concentrate and explore the things which we have, because in we used to give more time on engineering clinics and other co-curriculars. I think we in the first semester I spent so much time in just answering and
Wow.
all
Good.
that.
Now that the audience have to know that Isha Petro is now in a super dream offer with 14 point LPA with JP Morgan. And you know what? JP Morgan is, come on, Fortune 500, top in the world. When it comes to consulting, yes, it has got a global standard. Yeah. Isha Petro, is it like, how did it all start? Is it just a one day or a, and you know what? You got placed during a COVID. You'll be a most remembered batch. You're the pioneer batch of VIT, and the final batch is totally online. How did it all happen? Yeah.
It's not just VIT, but will always be remembered by JP Morgan too, because so JP Morgan has this election process is basically through hackathon for the final round, and
Mm.
this was the first time they conducted it virtually, because
Wow.
other last years they used to go to the office and they used to work there, and for this year it was like the first virtual hackathon, and I think the very important thing which we need while if you're going through the JP Morgan recruitment process is patience, because I applied it in February and I got my offer in September. So
Wow.
I think because this is the JP Morgan doesn't come to like campuses.
Mm.
It has this only hiring process. This is like their only hiring process, and we had to apply through the college itself. Like we can't apply independently. We have to
Okay.
apply through college only, and also I think we had a first round, which is coding, which is similar for all across all the jobs.
Mm.
And I think the first round was in March, and there was a HR round in April. And
Mm.
I think there were 550 in the final round. So I cannot imagine how like what number they will be in second. So in the second round, it was not a one-on-one interview. It was a recorded question for
Mm-hmm.
everybody, and they used to shuffle the questions, and we used to sit like on laptop. We have to record everything, and it's the software will itself record your answers, and it will give you a specified time only. Like it will give you 2 minutes, and in those 2 minutes you have to show the like you have to prove yourself what in because in HR round it's all about what you are. You have to you
Sure.
know uh, signify what you stand for. So that was the round, and that was challenging, and also for those who are attending for the first time. If you don't have someone sitting right in front of you, the fright of interviews, it
Yeah.
goes away, and we are more confident. And I think that is what the was the beauty of that round. And I think that process actually took a lot, because they had to shortlist from a really big number, because it's not just VIT with
Yeah.
VIT
Yeah.
we are competing with. From NITs to BITS to all the colleges across India, we'll have everybody in the same hiring process. And I think that took the most amount of time.
I hope that message, if all the audience, whoever is listening, it may be Isha Patro's 17 batch or the juniors or sophomores or whatever it is, or freshers, please understand, you're not going to compete only with your classmates. You're not going to compete with only your college. It's a pan India and the world. All right. So if you can go to that extent, and the world is a huge competition. So here I see Isha Patro from the first time. Like she's always someone who wants to be one above others and not one among others. All right. She always wanted to be someone and not anyone. All right. So she always used to do, I remember, presentations, working, managing both the classes and going a project. So if that message, what Isha is giving, can go straight to you, it should really give us a sign that competition is not just within our classroom. It's beyond. And everything is virtual, right? First round was virtual, second round was virtual. And
Last round hackathon was also virtual.
and how did you work on this
So
hackathon? There's
hackathon
always engineering club.
Yeah, hackathon was, first of all, I'd like to mention hackathon was so much fun. And because from we had the main hackathon, like the coding and stuff, on Saturday and Sunday. And I remember we were added to a GitHub repository, and I saw that we were six members who were added. So in the README file itself, what I did in the night was, when we received the mail, was I did I wrote in the README itself that, hey, I'm Isha, I'm your teammate, I'm from Vellore Institute of Technology, and this is my number, so let's connect. And I saw in the morning when I woke up, I saw 4 to 5 of my members who have already given the details and numbers and email IDs. And what I did was I made a WhatsApp group, and then we decided that even before the hackathon starts, we'll first try to, collab, like talk with each other, get to know each other, skills and everything. So I think our hackathon started a day before. We were on a video call, and we shared all our skills and what technology stack we'll work on. So that was, I think, the major plus point which we had in our group. I would like to mention that I had like a really good team.
All your
And
teammates from which states?
he,
All over?
I think two were from Vellore and Chennai, and others were from Punjab, from one from Maharashtra, one from
Wow.
Bangalore, so like that. And there were two also from Gujarat and Rajasthan. I'll tell you how like
Hmm.
they were building activities also, so team building activities. So at the
Okay.
very first, taught us. I think they told us what Code for Good is about. Code for Good is basically they will take NGOs, different NGOs, and they'll collaborate with them. So this is Code for Good, and we are here to present the prototypes.